Okay, hey guys, Angry Monkey here,
And Betsy Gamer.
and we're playing some more Battlefront, and we've failed a few times in this already, but we're gonna try it again.
Hopefully we have a lot better luck.
Yeah, I mean we know what we're supposed to do. It's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah. I've seen my brother do this like a million times, and hopefully I can make him proud.
Is he gonna be watching this?
If I tell him about it, he might.
Uh, well, considering that he doesn't know me, he'll be like, "Wow, the guy that you're hanging out with is kind of a turd."
He wouldn't say that.
A jerk, piece of crap, butthole, insert random swear words. I mean, I am kind of all those things.
Oh, wow. Yes, I'm coming. Sorry, I was just...
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, it's really not. What? Oh, jeez, Louise. How did I not die?
You're about to. I mean, look at your vehicle. It's on fire.
I'm gonna land.
Or if you die, then you can respawn back where you were.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
I mean, I kind of find that easier. Well, be nice if there was a vehicle to fulfill our mission.
There would be a way to use the Falcon.
I don't think so. I think it's just there to be there. Because because you can't even climb those ladders.
Thanks, dude.
Hold on, get in there with them. Okay, that was different. There's one.
Okay, awesome.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it was. Switch. Fire. Nope.
No. Are you able to... Okay, last time I did it, I was able to go in between its legs. And I was able to get a clear shot.
Yikes. I'm not very good at this. I'd probably be better as a foot soldier.
We unfortunately need to take these guys down.
Yeah, what are you fucking doing? I'm trying.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything to really add to this, mostly because we've been looking at this for so long that I don't know what else to say about it.
Right, it's really hard.
Yeah. Hey guys, in worse shape than you were. Maybe that's either a premonition of what's going to happen in a few minutes, or you're seeing yourself like an out-of-body experience or whatever.
I can't even tell where I am anymore. I'm just kind of flying in circles. There we go. I'm just gonna land and be a foot soldier.
You're leaving the battlefield. Defend the shield generator.
They probably are gonna kill you now. Yep.
I was trying to get back.
Called it.
Okay, I'm just gonna be a foot soldier because well,
The shield generator has been destroyed.
oh great.
Hmm. Well, other people are hopping in planes, and I know that they've been able to take those things down before. So maybe we don't have to take down the AT-ATs. That's just an option that we can do. That didn't help.
Nope.
Transport 2 is away. Their reinforcements are being depleted.
Well, it looks like
That one guy was having a lot better luck than us. And that one's getting wrapped around too.
I'm gonna do a different place so that way I'm not just spawning theirs where they expect me to do it.
Mm.
We've lost a command post. We've captured a command post.
I want to see that thing go down. Live long enough to... Never mind. I wanted to see one of those AT-ATs go down.
You could cover. Yes!
Alright. That was
We've
satisfying.
lost a command post.
So it doesn't look like we have to do it.
Well,
Lost a command post.
no, but since those things are just like
Depleted.
hard to kill, we might as well do it. Let's go ahead and make sure that it's done, because if we don't, then that's just gonna make things so much harder for us.
Yeah, I don't even see them anymore.
No, the one disappeared.
Right, but I don't even see the other one.
But I think I saw both of them getting circled, so I guess they are both dead.
We're losing reinforcements. Transport 2 is away.
If we can take back our posts again, then we might be able to turn it around. I mean, we're losing pretty severely.
Reinforcements have been cut off.
But if we don't have to deal with the AT-ATs, then we might be somewhat okay. Somebody passed you some stuff.
Did I just kill one of my guys?
Yeah.
Whoops.
We've captured a command post.
I mean, the nerve of some people.
I didn't realize it was that guy!
Traitor. Benedict Arnold.
Nick Arnold.
Yeah. Benedict Arnold?
Nope.
He was a traitor during the American Revolution. He was a British spy. He turned to the British, gave them important information about us trying to get our independence. They called him a turncoat because he turned on us.
Gotcha. Sorry, I just never heard that one. Wow, this thing's turned real.
Okay, I'm gonna look him up a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna get this off because this thing is not very good. What is this?
Was a general during the American Revolution who fought for the American Continental Army and later defected to the
What?
British Army. While a general on the American side, he obtained.
Guess what?
Huh?
The AT-ATs are back.
They probably had more of them. While a general on the American side, he obtained command of the fortifications at West Point, New York, which after 1802 would become the site of the U.S. Military Academy, overlooking the cliffs at the Hudson River, okay, blah, 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 and planned to surrender them to British forces. This plan was exposed in September of 1780. He was commissioned into the British Army as a brigadier general. So, yeah, he turned on us. Let's see what... as early as 1778, there were signs that Arnold was unhappy with the situation and pessimistic about the country's future. On November 10th, 1778, General Nathaniel Greene wrote to General John Cadwalader, "I am told General Arnold has become very unpopular among you owing to his associating too much with the Tories." A few days later, Greene received a letter from Arnold where Arnold lamented over the deplorable and horrid situation of the country at that particular moment, citing the depreciating currency, disaffection of the army, and internal fighting in Congress for the country's problems, while predicting impending ruin if things would not soon change. Sometime early in May 1779, Arnold met with Joseph Stansbury, whose testimony before a British commission apparently erroneously placed his meeting with Arnold in June. Stansbury said that he then went secretly to New York with a tender of Arnold's services to Sir Henry Clinton. Stansbury ignored instructions from Arnold to involve no one else in the plot and crossed the British lines. Went to see Jonathan Odell in New York. Odell was a loyalist working with William Franklin, the last colonial governor of New Jersey, and the son of Ben Franklin. Oh, okay. On May 9th, Franklin introduced Stansbury to Major Andre, who had just been named the British spy chief. This was the beginning of a secret correspondence between Arnold and Andre, sometimes using his wife Peggy as a willing intermediary that culminated over a year later with Arnold's change of sides.
Gotcha.
And it pretty much goes on. So he was, okay, so there were secret communications, there was a court-martial, and offer to surrender West Point, and then the command at West Point. So his plot was exposed. So Arnold and Andre finally met on September 21st at the Joshua Het Smith house. On the morning of September 22nd, the outpost at Verplank's Point, under command of Colonel James Livingston, fired on HMS Vulture, the ship that was intended to carry Andre back to New York. This action did sufficient damage that she retreated downriver, forcing Andre to return to New York overland. Arnold wrote out passes for Andre so that he would be able to pass through the lines, and also gave him plans for West Point. Major Andre was captured near Tarrytown on Saturday, September 23rd by 3 Westchester militiamen named John Paulding, Isaac Van Wart, and David Williams. The papers were found exposing the plot to capture West Point and sent to General Washington, and Arnold's intentions came to light after Washington examined them. Meanwhile, Andre convinced the unsuspecting Colonel John Jameson, to whom he was delivering, to send him back to Arnold at West Point. However, Major Benjamin Talmadge, a member of the Culper Ring established under Washington's orders, insisted that Jameson order the prisoner to be intercepted and brought back. Jameson reluctantly recalled the lieutenant who had been delivering Andre into Arnold's custody. were then sent to the same lieutenant as a messenger to notify Arnold of Andre's arrest. Benedict Arnold learned of Andre's capture the following morning, September 24th, when he received Jameson's message that Andre was in his custody and the papers which Andre was carrying had been sent to General Washington. Arnold received Jameson's letter while waiting for Washington, with whom he had planned to have breakfast. Benedict Arnold hastened to the shore. Okay, where's the part where his plane gets exposed? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so when presented with evidence of Benedict Arnold's activities, it is reported that Washington remained calm. He did, however, investigate its extent and suggested that he was willing to exchange Andre for Arnold during negotiations with General Clinton over the fate of Major Andre. Clinton refused the suggestion. After a military tribunal, Andre was hanged at Tappan, New York on October 2nd. Washington also infiltrated men into New York in an attempt to capture Arnold. This plan was nearly succeeded, but failed when Arnold changed living quarters prior to sailing for Virginia in December. Benedict Arnold justified his actions in an open letter titled "To the Inhabitants of America," published in the newspapers in October of 1780. In the letter to Washington, requesting safe passage for Peggy, he wrote, "Love to my country actuates my present conduct. However, it may be inconsistent to the world, who very seldom judge right of any man's actions." And so he changed sides, raids in Virginia and Connecticut colonies, British surrender and exile in England. Okay. And then he dies. The end.
Yeah.
So how badly? Because I was not paying attention.
53 people left on their side
Okay, well, that was actually the best that we've done so far.
on this level.
Yeah. So we're going to call it an episode. And I hope you enjoyed our history lesson while learning about Star Wars, or watching Star Wars and learning about Benedict Arnold. So for more information,
Look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I skipped over probably some important details because there's only so much you can read while recording for the internet. So anyway, we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye.